Right, everybody, Red Review episode 6 now, I think it is. We'll be talking about three main topics. Ten Hag replacements, Ruben Amorim, someone who's been looked at. The latest on Kobe Mainu and Ahmad's new contract. So let's start off by talking about Ruben Amorim to Manchester United. Manchester United have earmarked Sporting Lisbon manager Ruben Amorim as a potential candidate to replace Erik ten Hag. Now, obviously, he's been someone who is doing a very, very good job, has previously been linked to the Manchester United manager role, and he's talked about how happy he is at Sporting Lisbon. Now, a very, very good manager, plays some very, very good football with Sporting, and they're doing very, very well in the league. They're top of the Portuguese league, and they do play a very, very good brand of football. I think, obviously, he needs that role. Obviously, a lot of pressure has come on Ten Hag, and a lot of new managers has been linked. I mean, this week alone, we've had Thomas Tuchel, Southgate's been thrown out there, Ruben Amorim. So one of the main reasons why Ten Hag didn't get sacked last week was the fact that we didn't know a replacement for him. Now, obviously, Amorim, someone who has been talked about as a potential replacement, and someone who a lot of Manchester United fans have actually talked about as being a replacement for Ten Hag if he does go. Now, obviously, Thomas Frank has been someone who's talked about as a serious figure to replace Manchester United's next boss. Who will come into Manchester United? I have no idea. Like, the main candidates, I think the three right now are Ruben Amorim. Thomas Tuchel looks like he's going to England, to the England job, but that could be a tactic to kind of get Manchester United to come into the race, so we'll have to wait and see in that. But Amorim is one of the managers that Red Devils continue to admire amid a slow start to Ten Hag's third season in charge, which sees United sitting in 14th in the Premier League after 7 games, marking their worst start in the top flight campaign in 35 years. The Dutchman has been seemingly avoided the sack for now, with Manchester United bosses not informing Ten Hag of any updates regarding his future following a 7-hour board meeting on Tuesday. However, another string of poor results could prove to be the final straw for the former Ajax boss, who now faces a more favourable schedule to try and turn things round, starting with the home clash at Brentford on October 19th. Ruben Amorim is on Manchester United's radar to come in, so listen, let's see. Certainly a very, very interesting coach and got very, very good philosophies. It's not kind of out of the blue that Manchester United are looking for a new manager. Like, that's obvious, you can see that, but they just don't know who they're going to bring in, and that is another big decision to be the successor to Ten Hag. Now, obviously, Ten Hag, someone who's faced a lot of scrutiny on Manchester United due to his poor performances, and rightly so. It's our worst start to the league in 35 years. Poor start, we haven't conceded many goals, we don't really get to see an identity, but he's got a few games to kind of revive his career at Manchester United, if you want to say that. He's got, let me check what the next games are. Manchester United. So our next games are, we got Brentford on the 19th of October, so next Saturday. Brentford, then Fenerbahce away, tough game. West Ham at home. Leicester City in the Carabao Cup, 4th round, I think. Quarter-final, round of 16, whatever you want to call it. And then Chelsea. So they are big 5 games for Manchester United. Brentford, Fenerbahce, West Ham, Leicester, and Chelsea. 3 of those games at home, 2 of them away. Listen, you look at the games, Brentford, they're a team on great form, and they could, like they did a couple of seasons ago, absolutely batter us. They've got some very good informed players. Fenerbahce is going to be tough, a very, very difficult atmosphere. United away form's been very, very poor. West Ham United, they're a team in good form, made a lot of signings, good players, can score goals, especially away from home. Again, United's been poor. Now, Leicester City, I don't think they've had a great start to the league, but still, in the form that United are in, I think any team can beat us now. We're at home, we should be winning that game. And then Chelsea, I mean, tough game. Listen, they may be inconsistent, but they can definitely put in performances, and they are starting to get some performances under Maresca. So it could be a big few games for Ten Hag to really kind of show what he can do for Manchester United. And it is big for him. If you lose these games, you're going to be talking about candidates like Ruben Amorim, like Thomas Tuchel, and he will ultimately get sacked. But listen, all he must do is try and win these games. He's built a £200,000 wall in Carrington so no one can see his training sessions. Like, he's really got to get this team playing. if he wants to stay in the job. Now, there has been glimpses, though. I think some of the players that we've signed have been very, very good. I think Xerxes, listen, whether he's not scored goals, I think he's been a positive impact signing. Euro, obviously unfortunate with injury. I think Delit's made an okay start. Mazraoui's been good. Like, the signings have worked. We've got young players coming through as well. But we just must try and win these games, and that's something Erik ten Hag must do. He's got to get the players on the side. And I think listen, what do I think will happen at the next 5 games? I think we draw with Brentford. I think we beat Fenerbahce. I think we draw to West Ham, beat Leicester, and I think we can lose to Chelsea. So, listen, it could genuinely, the next 5 games can massively affect Ten Hag, and especially in the way that we play as well. It's all about the way that we play. But talking about RUBEN AMORIM, because that's kind of where this has led to. I wouldn't mind him coming to United, like if he wants a Premier League move. But listen, I'm not the expert. I'm not going to be talking about which manager should be coming. I can only give you my opinion on who I think should come in. But there's so many managers out there that's been linked. You've got Pochettino's been linked, Graham Potter's been linked, Nagelsmann, Hansi Flick, Thomas Tuchel, Southgate, RUBEN AMORIM. So whoever United decide to go to, it will be a lengthy decision, because they will, right now as time goes on, they will be looking at that new manager who will come in if Ten Hag eventually, or when he gets sacked. So listen, I think when he does, or if he does get sacked, they will have their replacement coming in and who they want to come in. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But RUBEN AMORIM, certainly a very, very interesting manager, has a very, very good pedigree with Sporting, got some very, very good players, has been linked to the job before, but I think he said he's happy at Sporting. So let's see again if United go in for the second option. For the second time, will he make the offer, and will he go for it? We'll have to wait and see. But listen, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to move on talking about Manu and Ahmad's contract before I wrap up the Red Review.